Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC 161 alongside Mitch Clarke, who just defeated John Maguire and in the process picked up his very first UFC win. And Mitch, congratulations. Very emotional after the fight. And you're hugging your cornermen, and your cornermen were emotional. Can you describe how you're feeling right now?
It's a humongous sense of accomplishment. Last time I came up short. It was a very close fight. Anton edged me out, and the big thing was they kept me around, like the UFC, Joe Silva, Fertitas, Dana White. They kept me around, and I think they saw something in me, and they saw something in John, and they brought us out. And I hope we had a really good fight. And this is kind of like, this was redemption. After that last fight, kind of everything fell apart in my life, and I kind of like just had to rebuild everything from scratch, and got back with John Crouch and got this win. This is so many years in the process. This since 2006 when I started fighting. This is all I've dreamed about. So many people counted me out in this fight. Said I was going to get armbarred in the first round. I was going to get killed in the second. No one thought I was going to win this one, and I'm so happy I pulled it out. So many people I have to thank, and I'm just happy to get this win.
You mentioned how things fell apart for you after your loss at UFC 149. Are you referring to the injury you suffered or other things as well?
Like the injury, I thought I was going to lose my job, and that I had to get rehab, surgery. My longtime girlfriend left me. I had nowhere to live. Just pretty much everything that could have went wrong, and you started to question yourself at that time. Is this worth doing? And I said, I have to do this 2 feet in. I have to give my heart. I have to give my soul. I got knee surgery. I got eye surgery, and I did my full camp at the lab, and hard work pays off. Good things happen when you train hard, and I hope this is a good example of that.
What happened to your eye?
I had -7 prescription. Like this far away, end of my hand, I couldn't see.
Wow.
And when I fought Cholish, he punched me so hard my contact fell out. Another one, he went to punch me, and it didn't hit. And I got to see my contact leave on his knuckle, and in my head, no! And then he proceeded to kick the crap out of me after that. So Anton, nothing happened, and I said, I have to do this right. I talked to Ben. Ben had it done, and it was the best thing I ever did.
Considering the fact that you were 0-2 in the UFC going into this fight and all the stuff that you had dealt with getting to this point, how much pressure, how nervous were you in the hours leading up to this fight, the days as well?
Man, it's so hard to, not to stay focused, but it's so hard not to think of, man, this could be my last shot at glory, And I hate to put it that way, but that's what this is. Being able to get that win, for them to say your name, for Bruce Buffer to say Mitch Danger Zone Clarke, that's a little bit of glory, and there's nothing like it. There's no drugs, there's nothing like it that's the same as that moment.
Very few people get to feel that pressure and then feel that relief afterwards in front of 15 or so thousand fellow Canadians. And the emotions you're feeling right now, is it relief? Do you feel like you can exhale? How can you describe how you're feeling right now?
It's just a little cluster of everything, There's a relief, and then, there's excitement. There's I wish you're kind of wanting more. Like, I wish I could have been a little bit more definitive. It was a close fight, I know. There's no easy fights at 155 in the UFC. I wish I could have finished him, but it was a close fight. And probably the biggest thing is I just want some pizza.
Were you happy with your performance? I know you wanted to finish him, but overall?
Yeah, I think I showed it a little bit more another dynamic in my game. Everyone kind of thought I was just a kind of a grinder, and I kind of grounded out, but I think I showed a little bit of heart in there. When he had my back, I wasn't gonna go out without a fight. I'll never lay down and die in that cage.
I heard you say to the camera, there it is, and I'm assuming you were talking about the win you were looking for. Congratulations, man. Enjoy that pizza. Unbelievable performance. Very happy for you.
Thank you so much, man.